if anybody wants to really come up. So I just do a vertical here on YouTube, and it'll be interesting just to see who get it and who wants to have a bit of a chit chat. Excuse me. Now I'm coughing. But yeah, it's not much of a day here, so I don't know if we're going to get anybody coming in or not. I've messaged Gail. I've messaged Jocelyn. I should message Jocelyn and just tell her I'm going live. I think I did message her, but I might just message her again just to make sure, because you know, Arielle and Blur. But yeah, we're just sort of sitting here and seeing who we're going to get, and have a bit of a chit chat, and thank everybody who has put videos up so far for Outdoor Tour Club. And yeah, it's a drippy day out here for sure. Don't know if I can show the other camera or not. Oh no, it's not going to work. I've got it covered up in this holder. My camera's covered. I could always just spin the phone around, I guess, to show you, but ooh, yeah, it's not much of a day at all. But anyways, we're just sort of waiting to see who we're going to get, and I'm just sitting out here drinking a coffee. And wondering, will I get to go for my walk today? Might be yet another day that I skip. Unfortunately, I do like to get out for a walk every day if I can for about 4 miles, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But anyways, never mind. Send Jocelyn a message. She's probably busy. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to get anybody here or not. Oh, Maggie's come in. Don't know if Maggie's going to come up here and look at us or not, but yeah, Maggie's come in hoping for some food. And I guess I can't blame Maggie for that. But anyways, here we are. We're just sort of waiting to see who we're going to get. And yeah, it's all quiet, isn't it? And I mean, that's pretty much my fault because I didn't sort of set the live earlier anyways. But anyways, never mind, it is what it is. And yeah, we're just sort of waiting here. Will somebody come and say hello? $8 boxes on KFC, yeah. Well, it's raining too much to even walk down there, so yeah, I don't think that'll be happening today. But anyways, never mind. Just sort of waiting here to see who we're going to get. And I will remind everybody, if you want to get your channel link shout out, type drop. Oh, hello. Great to see you. Great to see you. Thanks for coming on. And yeah, we're just sort of waiting for my usual to come in. Okay, Chris Tyson. I don't know who Chris Tyson is, but never mind. Never mind. Yeah. I don't know you either. Chris Tyson's mom? No, I don't know Chris Tyson, no. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, we got Baggy here, so... Well, I'm just sort of live streaming and waiting for my usuals to come on. We just got Baggy here. It's raining here. Yeah, you can have a look at Baggy. The local wildlife. Well, I'm from America, but I'm currently located in Australia. So yeah, it's a drippy day here. But yeah, I do a lot of like outdoor content. Also some product reviews and food reviews, and also traveling around. Yeah, as I said, I'm from USA, but located in Melbourne, Australia at the moment. At the moment. Well, Maggie's gone away. And yeah, it's just raining here today, and usually I'd be doing a StreamYard with one or two other channels, but I didn't sort of hear from them today, so I thought, oh yeah, they must be busy, so I just set up a live through YouTube. So there you go. As I said, I'm from America, from Maine, but I'm currently located in Australia, Melbourne, Australia. As I said, maybe my microphone's not working or something, I don't know. Current time here, 10:32 AM on Thursday morning. Yeah, I don't know where my usuals are. I guess they're all busy. Just sort of waiting for my usual people here, and don't see any of them. But yeah, I'd go for a walk around live, but it's a bit rainy at the moment, so that's not going to happen. So yeah, who else do we have here with us? Message Gail, but she must be busy. And yeah, I did message Jocelyn. She's probably busy too. Oh yeah, I've got alerts going off here. Oh, I forgot to set this phone that I'm live streaming from to silent mode. Never mind. Never mind. But I am waiting for these birds to come back here, and maybe they won't. Sounds like there's some workmen around here somewhere. Anyways, never mind. Who else is here and what's everybody been up to? And yeah, what's your weather like? Weather is fairly hopeless today at the moment. 51 degrees, rain, high of, well it says high of 59, low of 49. Rain forecast for the next hour. Well, yeah, it's raining over there. It's raining out there, I know. But I guess it'll last for the next hour, maybe. Certainly wouldn't mind if it does clear up. Get out and do something. And yeah, just sort of looking at Facebook and that while I wait for everybody to come on. And I should set to all messages instead of top messages. So yeah, who's here and where's everybody located? Oh, it's a bit, this breeze is a bit chilly here. I might have to go and get a jacket here sooner or later. But yeah, just sitting here drinking coffee and waiting for a few people to come in. Be nice to see Troy. It's been a minute, but I guess he's busy. Troy of TA, Florida. Oh, drip, 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 drip. More dribbly rain out there. And of course, for my usuals, if you'd like your channel shared out, type drop, D-R-O-P. And Nightbutt should share things out. Hopefully. Maybe I should have done StreamYard. I don't know. But anyways, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, we're just sort of waiting for the rain to stop a little bit, and that would be great. Rain could stop and I could get out. And I know it's been a while since I've done a walk around live stream, just show you around here everywhere, but well, it's raining here, it's not really going to be much fun. But anyways, never mind. But I may have to go and get my jacket here too. Because it certainly ain't getting any warmer here. So yeah, who do we have here with us? And do we have any of my mods here with us? Get a few of my usuals in and we could sort of talk about what's been going on, and of course thank those who put videos up into the Outdoor Tour Club collaboration. Just got you all here running on my iPhone here just to keep up with chat, and I think that might be one of my viewers, so I might have to go and grab a jacket while everything's quiet. So yeah, just bear with me as I go and grab myself a jacket. Definitely I think I need one. It's not getting any warmer out here. But grab a jacket and grab a power bank, I think. I'll be back in a sec. I'll just point this out towards the garden. You might sort of see a bird or an animal come by. Oh, hi there, Shannon. Yeah, I just went to get myself a jacket and a power bank. It was all pretty quiet here. So yeah, great to see you, and it's a rainy, drippy day here. And I decided it's a little bit chilly and I need a jacket, so I went and got one. Point this back at me. and went and got a power bank because I thought, yeah, this phone will run down doing a live, and then when I go out for my walk later, I'll be low battery. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, just bear with me as I see if I can plug this thing in. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, who do we have here with us? What have you been up to, Shannon? Yeah, it's great to see you. Really lovely to see you, and yeah, I'll remind you, if you want to get your channel link shared out, type drop, D-R-O-P, and not but hopefully should do that. I was thinking about doing a StreamYard, and then I didn't hear back from Gail, so I think she's busy or got something on. So I didn't sort of set it up. So yeah, what's everybody been up to? I should edit a video later. Excuse me. Should edit a video later, but whether it happens or not, I don't know. I've got to edit some short stuff. But we're just sort of sitting under. I'm just sort of sitting under here trying to stay dry at the moment. You know, it's a rainy, drippy day. And thinking, do I need another cup of coffee? Which you're probably all having a bit of a giggle at. But yeah, it's just on 51 degrees, so just a bit of a cool breeze blowing in here. Otherwise it'd be fine under here. You know what I mean? Oh yes, awesome. I'll have to catch that one. Yeah, new one of chicks. I love watching chicks, and I love watching chickens too, or baby turkeys, or you know, it all takes me back. Actually, I grew up with people that weren't my family, but they had a farm. I miss the farm. I don't miss them, but I miss the farm, if you know what I mean. And I ran away from them at 16 and a half because, you know, they weren't really the best, you know what I mean. But, you know, the farm was, you know, I loved the animals on the farm, and at least on the farm I could sort of get away from them. You know, plenty of space, and I sort of go outside and get away from them. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. But after that, I've lived in a couple of the biggest cities of the world. That's certainly not this city that I'm currently in. Melbourne's not a very big city at all compared to you know, the biggest cities in the world. But lived quite a long time in Jakarta, Indonesia, which is one of the biggest cities of the world. And I've also lived in Bangkok, Thailand. Quite a big city, of course. Lived in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, which I think is probably a little bit bigger than Melbourne. I think KL might be about 5 or 6 billion people, I think, something like that. Oh wow, 6 more chicks on top of the 11 we just caught. Wow, that'll be keeping you busy. But you know, after the last sort of 4 years and coming here, of course, I'm sort of over cities, you know what I mean? Just had enough of cities. And now I'm just wanting to get back to the countryside, and actually my dream is to get back to the States and you know, settle somewhere in northeast USA. I love the New England area, if you know what I mean. And of course my real people are from Maine, which is probably interesting to you all. Oh, it's going to start dribbling again. I don't know how you fared. I know a lot of people had quite a lot of rain and even damage from the Hurricane Beryl. I don't know how you fared with that. I'm not sure on your location. Oh yes, a little township in the country here. I know you had said before where you're at, and I'm trying to think. You know, my memory's not the best on a lot of details. I sort of probably get overloaded with information, if you know what I mean. But you know, I did hear that Beryl sort of you know, did a lot of damage all the way up from, you know, all the way from Texas right up to the northeast, and I know New Hampshire got hit, and probably would have even got into Maine and further up too, I guess, into Canada. I should look it up where Beryl all hit. But yeah, I know sort of went up in an arc from Texas up. So yeah. Oh yes, cool. Ohio, next to Lake Erie, awesome. So yeah, it did sort of get in a bit too. It didn't sort of, seems like it didn't sort of just arc sort of up between you know, the northeast and, well, I guess it was an arc, but not a straight line up, if you know what I mean. Aerial blur. Interesting. Oh, it's starting to rain here again. I think there's about half an inch sort of forecast today. But I know for up until about a week or 2 weeks ago, it's been very dry for a month or nearly 2 months. So, you know, the rain itself was sort of much needed. And of course, yeah, we don't, I call this the rainy season. I don't really call it winter because you don't really get that cold. You know, it certainly don't snow here or anything like that, so I don't really call that winter. You know what I mean? Dribble. Just put that out towards where the garden is. It's probably looking quite damp there. I could take you for a walk out there, but I don't really want to get wet. You know what I mean? I'm just sort of sitting here having a coffee and thinking, do I need some more coffee? Well, yeah, green and fresh. It is the wet season. Yeah, I prefer snow actually because probably the snow that I experienced was a real dry snow, you know, not a real wet heavy snow, so you can just sort of brush it off. And I don't really do well in hot weather. I don't like hot weather at all, if you know what I mean. You know, 80 degrees is about my limit. 85 is not very nice, and 90 or 100 is just ridiculous. And of course, a good friend of mine, she's up in Washington State, and she's saying the weather's absolutely crazy, over 100. And she said, you know, she came from Florida, and she's saying, I thought I was getting away from this hot weather when I went up here. And she said, oh, it's as bad as Florida, you know, over 100 degrees. So, yeah, I'm hoping she's getting some cooler weather soon. Oh, yes, well, that's not much fun, no. Hot flashes and all that, and then the heat with that. Yeah, I'm lucky I haven't sort of hit that yet, but probably won't be that far off. But I don't like the hot weather, and never really much liked it, and particularly hating the hot burning sun, if you know what I mean. And the damage that it does to one's skin, the hot burning sun. You're probably having a giggle at that. But I always think, yeah, I can always put on more clothes, but, you know, you can only go so far when it's hot, and then you've got nowhere else to go, if you know what I mean. You're probably all having a giggle at that. But I found sort of coming here, the sun's even hotter than what it was in Jakarta or Malaysia or Thailand, which is crazy. Excuse me. Absolutely crazy, you know what I mean? Yeah, so true. Yeah, I'll remind you, if you want your channel shout out, type drop, D-R-O-P. And I'm thinking I might have to go and get myself another cup of coffee, so I should sort of tilt the camera out toward the garden. Give you something to look at. Should do that, shouldn't I? While I go and boil the kettle and make myself another cup of coffee. So, yeah, just bear with me. Maggie might even come back, which would be interesting. So I'll be back in a minute. I'll just get some more coffee. make another cup of coffee and I'll see what messages I've missed here. So, what have I missed? But yeah, I sort of thought, oh yeah, I'll go live for about an hour, something like that, and then call it a day. And unless we get a heap of people charging in. And of course, I'd like to thank everybody who has put some videos, and I see Gail's made another video that I've got to put in later today when I get a chance. The Outdoor Tour Club. And I believe it's the one she's put up is from Broken Hearts Ministry, so I'll have to put that in. I just saw the alert not that long ago. I woke up this morning, so I definitely will have to go and put that into the playlist as well. And I'll be drawing a couple of winners out, 2 or 3 winners in August for the June-July playlist. And of course in August we'll start a new playlist for the month of August, the Outdoor Tour Club. And at this stage I'm planning the last Outdoor Tour Club playlist will be for the month of October, and then we'll have our final draw in early November. We'll draw out sort of 2 or 3 winners sort of every month, and of course if somebody would like to donate some prizes, that would be much appreciated also. And if somebody donates some prizes, we might sort of have some extra draws, you know, just to cover the extra prizes if anybody donates some prizes. And Outdoor Tour Club, I do have it set in 4 countries, USA, Canada, United Kingdom and Australia. But of course if somebody donates from Canada, they could say, well, my prize for Canada only, or somebody from America says, well, my prize for the lower, you know, for the contiguous 48 only, or continental USA only, or USA only. So, you know, if somebody donates a prize, pretty much up to them where they decide the prize will go. If anybody's interested in that one. And of course, I'll remind everybody of Gail's open collaboration garden tour club as well that she's got going on. I did put a video up into that. Was it early this week or late last week? Something like that, but I've got to get a video up for this week too. I should get to work on one, shouldn't I? Now this coffee's hot. So you've probably been all having a giggle at that one too. I probably should have put some more milk in my coffee, I guess. Anyways, never mind. Does anybody have any projects you've been up to, or collaborations you've been up to? And of course, if you're in blue, you can share out links directly. If you have anything you'd like to share out, if you'd like to share somebody's video out or one of your own videos, feel free if you're in blue. And of course, for anybody else, if you'd like your channel link shared out, type drop. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, that would be really, really wonderful, and I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I would really appreciate that, and that would be lovely. And, you know, you could sort of say, well, you know, USA only, because postage is absolutely crazy, I know. For me to post stickers to USA or abroad, it's $3. And that's just sending them in a card, if you know what I mean. So, absolutely crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. So, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I mean, my prizes, they'll be just small prizes. Unless YouTube is kind to me. I'm sort of thinking, well, you know, for the November draw, I might sort of have some bigger prizes. Because I think YouTube's going to pay me next month, so I'll just put some aside for some prizes for the final you know, month, the Outdoor Tour Club. You know, I might sort of donate something like a t-shirt or a hoodie, something like that from my merch store. So, for the final one, and because, you know, this hoodie that I have, you know, be blue. This hoodie I have on is an example of what's on my merch store. So, you know, donate something like that for the final prize draw, a hoodie or a t-shirt, or maybe a t-shirt and a hoodie. You know, as a special thank you to everybody who's watched the videos, of course. And I mean, anybody who puts a video up in the Outdoor Tour Club, they could also, you know, mandate that, you know, anybody that gets drawn from their video, because I'll randomly pick a video, is subscribed to them. Of course, anybody in the collab, I want to be subscribed to me, just so that they get the alerts for the prize draws. Because of course, winners will have to contact me within 3 days. What's that, 72 hours or whatever? So, you know, otherwise the prize will just carry over to the next month. You know, I've had collabs before, and so often nobody contacts me when they win the prizes, and I just sort of, I'm not going to spend a lot of time chasing after them. And yeah, I don't know about the postage too. I need to get on to a couple of people just to see if they've got stickers that I've sent out. I know that the postage system is pretty hit or miss these days, and the so often there's mail going astray, which is quite annoying. And you sort of think, well, what you're paying to post stuff, stuff shouldn't go astray. I mean, other than the porch pirate trouble, I guess. Which sadly, that's quite a problem these days. The porch pirate issue. Oh, I see Gail's just messaged me. The alerts come through on my watch. She's probably busy. Oh yeah, Gail just said she's busy with her mum. Awesome. She sent an image. I'll have to open that on my phone later. There's no way I can open the image on my phone, but I'll sort of get the alert on my watch here, so I could read her message on my watch. So yeah, that's quite cool that I can sort of I sort of have SMSs and that sort of set to go across to my watch, and I can sort of read, and especially, read them, especially if I'm doing something on my, using my phone to stream from or something like that. I mean, I have two phones, but I have two numbers because I might as well have a number for this other phone, if you know what I mean. And, of course, have an internet connection for this phone instead of relying on a hotspot. I have like two phones. I have one of those. I have the Samsung Fold, the Z Fold. And that's absolutely brilliant for like using for a live stream or also for editing on, because I can fold it out and I have a nice big screen to edit on, and of course it's got heaps of RAM and heaps of memory and all of that, so it's absolutely good for that. But it's far too heavy to use on, on a grip handle for filming with my camera. And of course iPhone seems to work better for that. My iPhone's a smaller, lighter phone, but also the app on iPhone just seems to pair better with my camera. So, having to have two phones. And I mean, this Z Fold, it's folds out to the size of a small tablet, and also has the weight of a small tablet, so it's just far too heavy to use as a viewfinder for a camera. Yeah, everything happens here with a click. Yeah, so true. Looking back to the 90s, and you'll probably giggle at this one. You probably got the same thoughts on that. I was always so excited to get email and sort of, oh yeah, stale mail. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? And, that was because snail mail was always full of, like, advertising and had bills. And, of course, rarely anything nice would come in snail mail. It was just bills and advertising and spam, basically. You might occasionally get a gift or a card, but usually it was just, rubbish. And now, sort of, oh, wow, stale mail, because it's all, stale mail now. It's generally like, happy mail or friend mail, or you get a nice card or something. Yeah, pages back then. Are you probably giggling at that? And now email, all the bills come in bloody email. And of course the email inbox is just full of rubbish and full of spam and full of scammers and all sorts of stuff. Oh, pages, yeah, that's interesting. I never had a pager. That's interesting. And now I'm coughing. Oh, hi there, Kimberly. But yeah, I never had a pager. When you know, when cell phones came out, I got one of the early cell phones when they first came out. And remember the Nokia brick? It's huge. You know, you'd hold it with basically like a brick. You know, that thing paid $2,000 for it back in 1995, was it? Something like that. Paid $2,000 for it, which was an absolute fortune. And then to use the thing, it was something like, on a call, it was like about $5 or so per minute on a call. And no SMS. SMS sort of came out sort of, I think, about 1998 or something, from memory. Something like that. That was the next, that was sort of on the next model of Nokia brick, if you all remember those things. And it was basically, yeah, it was either Nokia, Ericsson, or Motorola. And they all were a brick, whichever one you got. And cost you a fortune. And then I remember the early 2000s, I think it was about 2003, something like that. 2002, the first smartphones. And I mean, I've got one kicking around somewhere. I'd have to have a look to see where I've got it. I have showed it before on my lives. I've got, it was made by HTC. And of course, you know, had the touch screen and you had a stylus, but of course the touch screen was resistive. You had to press on the touch screen, and it was pressure that made it work, not you know, not how these ones work with multi-touch and whatever. And Windows Phone was the operating system, if anybody remembers Windows Phone. And of course you'd do things with a stylus because your finger just wasn't sort of precise enough on those press screens. So now I sort of type like this on my touch screen because I learnt with a stylus, sort of you know, the little keyboard on the bottom. So yeah, interesting times, if anybody here can remember those times. Showing my age, ain't I? But yeah, who else do we have here with us? We're probably not going to go a huge amount of time longer. Oh, the Razor, yes. I remember I was living in Jakarta when, well, I was living in Jakarta when the first one sort of came out too, in Indonesia. But yeah, I remember when the, you know, the Motorola Razor came out, and they were all the trend. I certainly do remember that. But yeah, the Motorola Razor, that was all the trend, yes. But they weren't, in comparison, the Razor was cheaper than the Windows Phone model, so, you know, everybody with their Razors, and then I just showed like the HTC, and oh wow, you know, what that thing does. Because yeah, you could actually put SD cards into the Windows phones, although SD cards I think was something like about 3 or 6 megabytes, so at the most. 256 kilobytes, so they were absolutely tiny. compared to, you know, the SD cards that we're using now. And of course, you know, I remember like a 3 gigabyte, yeah, 3 gigabyte I think, or something, or 6 gigabyte. It absolutely cost a fortune back then, for that size card. Or megabytes, or whatever it was, but they were pretty small compared to what we're using now. But yeah, the BlackBerry, well, I mean, that was all the rage as well. And especially, like, business people love the BlackBerry. But yeah, I certainly remember the BlackBerry as well. All interesting times. I should have had my HTC and got that out. The O2. You know, it's absolutely tiny compared to you know, the phones now. But back in the day, they thought that was sort of quite a big phone. It was sort of, you know, something like that. Yeah, so true, Shannon. Well, I mean, this phone that I'm using, that I'm live streaming from, has 1 terabyte of memory. So yeah, heaps and heaps and heaps of storage. But I'm needing it too. But yeah, at least with these and iPhone, I know that you can, but you've got to be prepared to you know, take your storage away. You can dump things with an on-the-go adapter across to an SD card, with an SD card adapter, USB adapter, or also to a thumb drive, a USB thumb drive. You can, or just you know, transfer stuff directly to your computer with the on-the-go drive, OTG adapter, on-the-go adapter. So you can sort of do that at least. But I do miss I do miss the Samsung Note that I had for that reason, that I could sort of put SD cards directly into them. I did have a, before I got this Z Fold, I did have a Note Ultra, and you know, you could sort of, and that was the last one, or the last flagship that Samsung had, that allowed you to swap out SD cards. But yet their mid-range models and their budget models still have the SD card function. So I don't know why that is. Why the flagships don't, but their cheaper phones do. Why is that, I wonder? But it was certainly handy to be able to swap out SD cards, if you know what I mean. Anybody have anything you wish to add before we do call it a day here? My nose is starting to drip here too. Excuse me, I should have turned the microphone off, shouldn't I? But we're going to call it here in a minute, so if anybody's got anything you wish to add quickly before we call it, and of course if anybody wishes to get their channel link shared out before we call it. Type drop, D-R-O-P, and right, but we'll do that. Otherwise, we are going to call it. And am I going to get my walk today? Because it looks like it's going to be a drippy, what did I call this video? Drippy droppy day. You know what I mean. You all are having a giggle at that. A drippy, drizzly, rainy day. Yeah. Probably all having a giggle. But we are going to call it very, very soon. And I'm going to get to the supermarket. I'm out of drink. I do like my soda, and I probably like my soda too much. But yeah, I'm wanting a bottle of that. I mean, and I'll get out there to get some. So you're probably all having a giggle at that. But anyways, yeah, we're going to give it about a minute, and then I'll call it for the day. It's a drippy day, isn't it? Drippy droppy day. Okay, we'll call it now for the day. So a big thank you to everybody who's come on. Take care, God bless, and until next time, bye bye.